Vibe coding is taking over the app development industry. And if you're somebody that's into vibe coding, I have something here for you today. One of my favorite vibe coding platforms that I've been using for a little while called Bolt.new. I'm gonna do a quick intro of this app. I'm gonna show you live how I can build an app basically out of thin air. I mean, you don't need any templates, you don't need any code. All you have to do is tell the AI what you want and it makes it real like that. This is a product that you can get live, send to your clients. If you're somebody who runs a web development or an app building agency, you can send over demos that they can test out before you even close a deal. That way you're not wasting your time on people who might not even buy the app from you. Or if you just want to build something for yourself, you got some cool ideas and you want to see it come to life, you just go ahead, head over to Bolt.new, tell the AI what you want, boom, done. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a quick demonstration of me using this platform, and I'm gonna build a demo website for one of my own clients. I've worked with them before. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the video, but like I said, the platform is Bolt.new, B-O-L-T.new. I'm not gonna do any gatekeeping because I feel like the knowledge is out there anyway, and if the knowledge is out there, people who want to find the knowledge is gonna find it anyway. Now, what you do with the knowledge, that's up to you. I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to make money with this stuff. I sell these apps, I sell these websites, I make reoccurring revenue off these apps and these websites. And later on down the road, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll share more with you about this. There's way too much for me to put into one video. This is gonna be a multi-part series. This is just part one. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the basic of how to build the front end of your app with just a prompt. I have very minimal coding knowledge. All I gotta do now is tell AI what I want and it's gonna make it for me. I'm in this business to make money. Number one rule is I'm a salesman first. Website designer, app developer, AI automator, automation agency owner, all that is secondary. My first job is sales. Anyway, that's another note. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this Bolt.new platform, and I'm gonna show you guys why I'm so impressed with it. And you're gonna get to see this platform basically build the app for you live in your face. You can watch it code the app. All you gotta do is give it the prompt, tell it what you want, and boom, done. So let's go ahead and get to it. I have a client that I've worked with before. He likes the websites and the other services I provide. He wants me to help build some more websites, right? Wants me to build a website, I guess, for a non-emergency medical transportation service. However, he gave me very little details to go off of, right? So this is one thing. Side note, maybe I'll do another video about this. When it comes to sales and trying to close deals, you need to move fast. And sometimes people are not accustomed to moving fast. If you want that money, you're gonna have to move fast. So what I'm gonna do is put together a quick demo website of what his website for his medical transportation service would look like. All right, cool. And I've actually done something like this before for another client in Canada. He had a similar wheelchair transportation service. But anyway, enough of that. I want to talk about this platform right here. This platform is called Bolt.new. I can go on and on. This would take me hours of videos to cover how powerful this platform is. I use this platform as well as another platform to build most of my websites. I'm not gonna say most of them. I've only built maybe like 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4 with Bolt.new, but the majority of them was built with my other platform. But I like these platforms because coming from a long background of being a web designer, and I used to build a lot of Shopify stores. That's really mostly just drag and drop type of website building. Then I moved on to more customized things and learning how to use WordPress and so on and so on. But anyway, this Bolt.new platform is so damn powerful. Basically, it's a ChatGPT website builder, but not just any websites. It's really good for building web apps, mobile apps, SaaS. If you don't know what a SaaS is, that's a software as a service. Software as a service. Basically, somebody uses your platform or your software, such as, let's say, Apple Music, and you pay to use it. That's a SaaS, okay? But this thing is really good at building SaaS. So what I'm gonna do is I have a prompt already made to give this, tweak it. It's very basic, but I'm gonna build a demo website for this non-emergency medical transportation service using this prompt. Okay, one prompt, and you're gonna see how fast this thing builds. And even cooler,
It's going to build it in front of you. You're going to be able to watch it code in front of you. So let me go ahead and copy and paste my prompt, right? Should I read this prompt? All right, here's the prompt. Pretty in depth. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but basically the most important part is I'm telling you to build a 5-page modern website for a non-emergency medical transportation business. This is just a name, Safe Path Mobility, just a name we made up, and we're gonna go on and give it the details of how to design the website, the look of it, the colors of it, use imagery, wheelchair transportation, things related. Let me see. Use imagery of wheelchair transport, medical drivers assisting patients, vans with lift gates. So I gave this thing a lot of information. A lot of times when I do demo sites, I give it bare minimum information just to get a template put up. But pretty much with this one, I'm gonna use this to impress my client. Of course, so I can hurry up and close this deal. But anyway, I gave it nice detailed instructions for each page. Each page has a specific instructions of how to be built, hero section, headlines, etc., etc. Some more stuff, little icons to add to the website. You get it, right? It's gonna have a booking option. It's gonna also have contact information and so on and so on. Everything that a website would need, or everything something like this type of business would need. But now, I know I use other website builders. In fact, I have my own website builder. Shouts out to thinkmysite.com. For those of you who don't know, thinkmysite.com is a platform that I built myself for you to go on and pretty much do the same thing you're doing here, but a little bit more controlled, and faster. So on my platform, you go in there, you put a prompt in, tell it what you want, and it builds a website in about 90 seconds. It's a real basic website. You're gonna have to go in and edit it. It's for people who really want to customize their website themselves and edit it to the T. But yeah, if you ever want to use my platform, you can go ahead and go over to thinkmysite.com. Think is spelled THYNK. That's thinkmysite.com. Go ahead over there and test it out, man. You get a 3-day free trial. Soon as you generate your website, it's live and on the internet to use in seconds. All right. But enough about that. Let me get back to Bolt.new. So we have our prompt here. And we're gonna go ahead and submit this prompt, and I want to show you how cool this is. Y'all ready for this? This is gonna blow your mind. If you've never seen this before, I'm telling you right now, man. I feel bad for you guys who went to school and took all these courses to learn how to code and build websites and JavaScript and Python and all that shit, man. Listen, this right here would piss me off if I went and learned all that stuff for years. Because, man, listen. AI is a powerful tool. We've never seen anything like this in our life. This is an industry disruptor of many industries. I want to say almost any industry is going to be disrupted in some way or another by AI. And it could be a positive impact or negative impact depending on how you take action and how you position yourself. If you're a coder, I'm sorry you wasted your time. However, you can't get that time back, but you better use platforms like this if you're using your coding skills to build websites and web apps and things like that. But anyway, let's get to it. Let me go ahead and submit this prompt and let's do it. All right, so I just submitted the prompt. Here's my prompt right here in the window. Now I'm gonna show you guys something real cool. Watch this. Click this right here and you're gonna watch something. All right. This is already gonna build out all the back end files. Look, I'm not a coder, by the way. But let me show you what it's doing. It's literally, I'm not typing. I'm not typing anything. That's the AI. It's literally coding the website right before your eyes. Insane. First time I saw this, my mind was blown. Okay, maybe I'm easy to impress, but this, man, this is crazy. So this is gonna take a couple minutes, right? But it's literally just building out the whole website right for your eyes, right? When it's done, it's gonna be in this little preview window. It's gonna show us what it looks like. We're gonna all see what this looks like together for the first time. Like I said, if I was a coder or a web designer, I mean, I'm a web designer, but I learned the easy way. I wasn't doing all this. Like I said, my first website was built with Shopify, or actually it was with GoDaddy. I built my first website with GoDaddy. Drag and drop templates, boy. Yeah. Then I moved on to Shopify. I did a lot of e-commerce stores over the years. But yeah, nothing like this. I've never done anything like this before 2024. So yeah, Bolt's been around for a little second. I've known about this for a while. Like I said, I've used it for a few times. Not so much as far as like my clients' websites, because I like to have a lot more control and customization and personalization for my clients. However, I have used this for my own landing pages. This is going to give you more than just a landing page. Let's see if it creates the whole 5 pages like I told it. So we're just going to give it a few minutes. It's doing this thing right now. Insane. I know I asked it for a lot. All right, it's still going. Look, it's almost done though. Oh, okay. Looks like it's done. So let's take a look at this, right? I'll put this in full screen. Wow. So here we are. Safe path mobility. Looking pretty good at a first glance. Reliable transportation for patients who need extra care. Wow. Non-emergency transportation. You can count on. Safe, timely, compassionate. Oh my gosh. So this is pretty damn cool, right? All that was from that prompt that you just saw me input. All right. So here we go down. Has some more information. Why choose safe path mobility? Man, this is a good intro, man. I mean, I'm impressed. I hope you guys are. But yeah, like I said, all I would need to do is come here, add the actual information for the business. Boom, bam, boom. We be good to go. So this is the home page. Let's go ahead and see the other page. This is crazy. I don't know what all those meds are for in that hand, but we'll add our own picture. Look, it has these little trust badges. This is really cool. These are powerful. You need to have these on your website. If you don't have these on your website, you need to put those on there. Trust badges are important. People overlook how it affects people subconsciously without even knowing. Like, it just makes you look more professional and believable. So let's go to the about page. Compassion meets transportation. Has a little backstory on the business. 5+ years in the business. Boom, bam, boom. Man, AI made all these pictures too, by the way. I didn't add any pictures. I just gave it a prompt, right? Our certified team members. We can add some stuff there. Pretty cool. Let's go to the next page. Services. Bam. Place where you can click here and book your ride. Wow. Right? Some more stuff. Yeah. Anyway, go to the book a ride page. Look at that. Bam. Schedule your ride today. Fill out this form. Put all your information in here. Now, here's another cool thing about being in AI automation. A lot of these clients are using outdated CRM systems, booking systems, and things like that. One of the things I specialize in with my AI automation agency is streamlining all this. I automate everything, man. So for example, what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna suggest this to my client, is I'm gonna have that whenever somebody fills out this form, that all this information gets sent via a webhook. If you don't know what a webhook is, I'll make a video on that. But via a webhook, we're gonna send the information to a back-end automation that I use and I build, and send the information to either a CRM or like a Google spreadsheet or something. That way somebody can follow up with them. I can also set up notifications for the business to know when somebody's booking, things like that, right? All types of things we can do with this form, and I'm going to use that as a part of my pitch about automating what happens when this form is submitted. And then we have some more contact information. Same thing with this form. I'd have all that information sent to somebody in the business so they can follow up with them and things like that. Or you can set up an automatic messaging system, or even better, you can embed a AI voice agent here on the website that talks to you live or chats with you via text. All those things are possible with AI. But anyway, pretty damn cool. So what I'm gonna do now, like I said, this was spur of the moment. I was gonna go ahead and put this together for my client before I go to my 9-to-5 job. It's more than 9 to 5. I work like 12 hours, but before I go to my job, I thought I'd knock out some stuff for the agency and here we are. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back over here to the preview of Bolt. Once again, Bolt is pretty damn cool. There's a lot more things. This is just the beginning of what you can do with Bolt. I'll do more videos showing people how to use Bolt.new. And yeah, this is what we're gonna do here. So anyway, now that you like it, also Bolt has these integrations. You can integrate Stripe payments. You can start collecting payments on this page live. Connect your Stripe account. Supabase is a backend database service. If you never used it before, some of you guys might have heard of GitHub. We can talk about that, but you can integrate your GitHub account. But what I'm gonna do for now, I'm just gonna publish it. So what it's gonna do when I publish this, I'm gonna publish it, and it's gonna do its thing. It's gonna publish it to Netify. If you don't know what Netify is, that's something else we're gonna have to talk about later. All right, so it's gonna publish it, and what it did, now this thing is live on the internet, right? So I have a link now to where it publishes at. I'm gonna click this link, bam, takes me to the website. This is live and online right now. So all I have to do now is take the link to this that I'm open on right now, send this over to my client, you know, chat some tell them, hey, I was wondering if you still need that website. By the way, here's what it would look like. Here's a demo of what it could look like. Bam, bam, bam. And close that deal. Anyway, if you watch this, thank you so much. If you like this type of content, please like, subscribe, send me a thumbs up in the comment section. If you would like to learn more of how to build things like this yourself, or other type of AI generated platforms, AI powered platforms that you can use in your own agency, or just for yourself, let me know. Shoot me a message. I'll talk to you. We can work something out. I can show you what I know. You can show me what you know. Maybe we can work together. It's whatever, man. But anyway, I'm done here. Let me hurry up and get to work, and I will see you guys next time.